pay-per-view review.
Bound for glory.
Bound for glory. I know, we're bound for glory.
We are bound for glory. They're not bound for glory because they're shutting her down.
Well, that's the big question. Will they have another bound? Well, that was this bound with the last one, yes.
The one I ordered. Will it be the last one I have to order?
You saw the first one live and you saw the last one live.
Very, very true.
We're doing 08, 09, and 2010, or 10, 10, 10, as they have it.
What?
I know.
They try to make a big deal about that, too.
Don't forget, folks, episode 130 is going to be Facebook Live.
Facebook Live special. What do we have in store for them?
Our regular show. Just live.
No specials.
No, we're not going to call in Jeff Savage.
That'd be interesting to do live. October the 12th.
It would be. Boy, would it be.
Oh, boy. October 12th.
Yes.
2008. Okay, the dark match. I don't know why they put these people together. Eric Young and Sojo Bolt. That was her little name, Sojo.
The running guy? Eric Young, the running guy?
No, it's a woman.
Oh, it's a woman, okay.
Defeated Lance Rock, which was
Lance Storm.
Lance Hoyt.
Oh.
Lance Storm.
I don't know.
Can I be serious for a moment?
Yeah, be serious for Lance Rock.
Lance Rock.
Do you smell what Lance Rock is cooking?
Because it was Lance Rock and Jimmy Rave. The Rock and Rave infection.
Oh,
Infection.
Infection.
They infected you with it.
Ah!
Right. They defeated Lance Rock and Christy Hemme. And oh my gosh.
The greatest writer for...
I'm telling you, she's gone now. Did you know that?
And so was the head writer. Who's writing the stories now? Maybe they get Matt Hardy.
It's Russo back.
Get Matt Hardy in there with his crazy stuff.
It might actually help. Intergender tag match with no time. They're like WWE, they don't pay attention.
But we started off the pay-per-view with a Steel Asylum #1 contender X Division Championship match.
What?
X Division Championship match. No more contenders.
For the number one contendership.
Right, not a championship.
No, not a championship.
But it's no more contenders for the championship.
That's true.
For the X Division, which was their bread and butter, because they said,
right.
Yeah, we got Hogan.
You going to count everybody off here?
I'm going to count everybody off here.
Okay, go ahead.
Start with this guy. And Jay Lethal.
That's true. We don't have shirts right now.
Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Curry Man. Who is Curry? There's your Jimmy Ray, Johnny Devine, Petey William, Shark Boy, Sanjay Dutt, and Super Eric.
He was in the dark match.
But it didn't matter because there's no time.
He had to go get changed real quick.
But your winner of this Steel Asylum was Jay Lethal. So he became the number one contender for the X Division Championship. 12 minutes and 7 seconds. Pretty good.
Very good. Up next we have ODB. Rhaka. Rhino. Rhaka. Exactly. And Rhino defeated the Beautiful People. Beautiful People. Anyway, it's a song, but that's not their song. The Beautiful People song was Daphne's song while she was in TNA, while the Beautiful People were there.
I know.
Very confusing. So anyway, it was Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, and Cute Kip. Aw, Cute Kip.
The druggie.
A.K.A. Billy Gunn. In a 6-person...
He's a cute man. I know.
Oh my gosh, I hope they didn't try to do that. Stupid. He likes to cute them.
Yes. He likes to cute them. He can cute them. Yes. Okay.
In a 6-person intergender tag, Bimbo. I was like, what? Bimbo Brawl with Traci Brooks as the guest referee in 6 minutes and 15 seconds. That was a waste of time.
That was a hot cluster, you know what?
That's true.
Your next match was Sheik.
Say this.
Abdallah Barashi.
Oh my god.
Abdullah Bashi Harishara.
A.K.A. the other Davari, not the one in WWE right now.
Oh, it is. That's who that was?
Yeah, it's Sean Davari.
Oh. Well, he defeated Constance Creed,
Consequences Creed.
Who is Xavier Woods.
It is.
In the TNA X Division Championship match, they retained the title. Oh, they did the X Division title.
They did.
Wow.
In
In 9 minutes, in a, that's right. Community guarantees titles.
Absolutely. And Consequences Creed was also a tag
Cody
team.
Rhodes, stay on in there.
Right.
Maybe you'll win the title before they
shut her down, yeah.
9 minutes, 18 seconds. Yes,
Consequences Creed was also a part of a tag team called Truth and consequences. Oh, how interesting.
Are you looking ahead?
With Ron Truth.
Are you looking ahead?
Am I looking ahead?
You're looking ahead.
I don't know. Am I looking ahead? I didn't really look ahead though. I really didn't look ahead.
He's looking ahead.
I didn't look ahead.
Next.
And up next, you've got Taylor Wilde, the TNA Women's Knockout Champion. Defeated Awesome Kong with Raisha Saeed. Yes. Which was cheerleader Melissa.
Yes.
Who did very well in that role,
Not
actually.
cheerleader Melissa anymore. She's something else now.
Is she something else now? And Roxxi Love, who was the Voodoo Queen. In a three-way match to retain her championship in 5 minutes, 11 seconds. No, not for three women of that caliber. It's like I said, it was like a WWE.
We went from three-way to four-way.
Oh, it just got weirder.
A four-way tag team Monster Ball Tag Team World TNA World Tag Team Championship with Steve McMichaels as the guest referee.
Meatloaf. I've seen this one. He looks like Meatloaf.
With Peppy.
With
Peppy. What's that Al Snow's dog?
Pepper was Al Snow's dog.
Oh, Pepper. Peppy was his dog.
Peppy was his dog. He had a little Mexican hat on and everything.
That's good for not watching WCW.
It was when you was watching WCW.
But it was Beer Money Inc., James Storms, Robert Roode, Abyss and Matt Morgan, LAX, Hernandez and Homicide, and Team 3D, brother, Devon and Ray. Yep, and the winners, and Still, yes, I was looking for the C. Still tag team champions. Beer Money, of course. In 2020.
Asylum. Is 2020. And I've seen that, and Steve McMichael should not have a referee.
Really?
He was just standing there. He didn't know what to do. But it was a monster's ball. You didn't do anything. There's no rules.
That's why he was special, Steve Mongo McMichael's guest referee. He's special.
He's special. Another three-way. We had a three-way women's. You got a six-person. You got a
four-way.
A four-way. I mean, it's crazy. We got a three-way war.
Menage a trois.
A menage a trois. Oh. A menage a trois.
That would throw people off with the
would.
Like,
might get them ratings.
A what?
A menage a trois. Is that a new car?
Yeah, it's a three-way.
It's a three-way war. Booker T with Charmel. War.
War. War.
What is it good for? Absolutely. Okay, anyway.
War the women. War. War.
Where are the women? Booker T with Charmel defeated A.J.Styles.
What? War.
And Christian Cage.
War.
Anyway, and all three of them have nothing to do with TNA anymore.
They don't. A lot of these people, you're like, nope.
It's pretty sad. Eric Young, look at Eric Young.
Find Abyss. You're done.
That's true. Like literally.
And James Storm, which
he's not a DCC. Anyway, 13 minutes in
what?
DCC.
Oh.
What'd you think I said?
I don't know. I knew you was going with the D through. He got a big DCC.
Whoa! 13 minutes and 5 seconds for that matchup.
Up next, we have another special guest and ringside enforcer.
They're throwing everything at the wall to see if it sticks.
I know. As Mick Foley, Mr. Santa Claus.
In WWE, by the way.
Yeah. He was in this match as the special ringside enforcer. I can't enforce anything. 20 minutes and 7 seconds as Jeff Jarrett, J-A-R-R-E-T.
Well, the tag match was the longest.
Defeated Kurt Angle, who's coming back.
Is he?
No.
I hope so. I hope so.
In 2007, so.
It's a 4-hour event. Let's make it 40 people again.
I know, we need to.
So anyway.
And you get the main event.
The main event.
For 2008, I know. I forgot which we're bound for we're on with this so long.
That's true. TNA World Heavyweight Championship matchup here. And regardless of the outcome, doesn't matter who wins, who loses, if it's a draw, if it's a double counter.
It don't make a damn difference.
There will be no rematch.
At Bound for Glory.
Right? Never again Bound for Glory.
You gotta read the small print.
You'll once in a lifetime. Next week on Impact, but never again.
Once in a lifetime.
16 minutes and 54 seconds. Sting defeated Samoa Joe to win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Bound for Glory. See, they figured this is what they were going to do. Because Sting would be with the company forever until
be.
the dying days, like WCW. They figured they'd make Bound for Glory their WrestleMania. So since Undertaker is always at WrestleMania, they'd make Sting the main event at all the Bound for Glories.
Not everyone, just like 3 or 4 years in a row.
Quite
Up
a bit.
next was Bound for Glory October 18th, 2009. We had one pre-show match as the Motor City Machine Guns. Shelley and Sabin defeated Lethal Consequences. Constance Creed and Lethal. Yes. For entry in the Ultimate X match for the X Division Championship.
So you had to win a tag team match to get in there to win a singles match.
Which was next. In 5 minutes and 51 seconds. So you won to get your ass in the X Division match because it's next.
So just stay out there.
Hello.
So the first match of the pay-per-view, Amazing Red, your X Division champion, retained his championship, defeating Suicide. Daniels, Homicide. They should have been a tag team. Homicide. Suicide. And then the Genocidal, Homicidal, Suicidal. Sabin. Anyway.
Their manager.
Yes, because he couldn't walk anymore. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley in the Ultimate X match, 15 minutes, 17 seconds.
Then we have a TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championship.
So they went too far with that.
They did. It lasted 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
That's sad.
2 minutes and 58 seconds. No one
thought,
can get back.
Thought women were your bread and butter at that point. Why are you having short matches?
Your champions, Sarita and Taylor Wilde.
Taylor
Wilde. She was the Knockouts earlier, wasn't she?
No.
She wasn't.
I don't think she was in the other show. Scroll it.
Scroll it up. Defeated the Beautiful People, Madison Rayne and Velvet Sky in 258. I'm going to scroll up and see if she was up there.
Yeah, she was a champion. Shut up.
The 3-way, remember?
Oh, get it anyway.
Okay.
Up next, the 4th match of the evening.
Another 3-way.
Oh my gosh. A 3-way match for the TNA Legends Championship. That went over well, like a turd in a bucket.
Well, now it's the Battle Bowl. What the hell?
Battle Bowl.
Del Milky. Oh, that's the other show. What the hell is it? I know who's got it. Your boy Aaron. Aaron T-Rex.
I thought he already lost it. I don't know, but anyway.
Has he lost it already? No, I don't think he might have lost it already.
I think he has. But anyway, it's some kind of MMA title championship. Stupid.
Something.
Anyway, the Legend Championship, 8 minutes 50 seconds. Eric Young, who was not a legend at that point, still really not a legend now.
No.
Veteran, but not a legend.
Yes.
Defeated Kevin Nash, who was the Legends Champion, and Hernandez, who has no business being in singles matches.
Another WWE guy with a championship.
That's true.
Next you had this is the big one, folks.
A big one. Oh, there's a lot of people.
It's a Full Metal Mayhem TNA World Tag Team and IWGP Tag Team Championships. It lasted 17 minutes 13 seconds as you had the British Invasion, Brutus Magnus, and Doug Williams, previous IWGP champions, and new TNA champions, and Team 3, Brother Devon and Brother Ray, the new IWGP champions, defeat the Main Event Mafia, which is Booker T and Scott Steiner, previous TNA champions, and Beer Money Inc., James Storm and Roode, who were no champions at all, in 17 minutes and 13 seconds.
So
you get that right.
The British Invasion got both belts, or no? They
were the previous IWGP, but their new TNA, Bully and them, or brother, or IWGP. So
it was an elimination?
No, it's a
Full Metal Mayhem.
Yeah, it's Full Metal Mayhem.
So how do you lose your belts, but also win new ones?
Well, they're already the champions coming in. This is just for both titles. So if Storm and Beer Money and Mafia would have won, they would have split the IWGP and the tag team titles. Because both titles were on the line.
So it was 4 against 4.
Yes.
It wasn't 4 teams.
No, it was 4 against 4. It was the IWGP and the TNA Tag Team Champions.
That's stupid.
Taking on the Main Event Mafia, who were the former TNA Champions, and Beer Money, who were nothing right then, before then.
This is pure dumb.
You get it?
Yeah, that's pure dumb, I'm telling you.
Oh, give me a headache just reading it.
Right, thank you. Over again, exactly. The 6th match of the evening, a 3-way! For the TNA Women's Knockout Championship. 7 minutes. See, they acted like TNA was all about their women. They ain't had a 10-minute match yet for these women.
But they great.
Oh, they're great. 7 minutes, 29 seconds. ODB retained her championship, defeating Awesome Kong and Tara.
Up next
Which
which
is Victoria. Yes. Continue.
Up next we had a submission match as Bobby Lashley defeated Samoa Joe in 8 minutes and 7 seconds.
And then Abyss, the one guy who sticks around, defeated Mick Foley in a Monstrous Ball match with Dr. Stevie Richards. Stupid. As a guest referee had Abyss use thumbtacks as a weapon in a Monsters Ball match, which there's no rules. It's basically like Full Metal Mayhem. It's basically like a TLC match. It's basically like No Holds Barred. There are no rules, but if he would have used thumbtacks as a weapon where you can use weapons, he would have been disqualified in a match that you can't get disqualified in.
Mick Foley didn't want no thumbtacks in him.
That's exactly what that was. 11 minutes and 3 seconds. That's so dumb.
And next match we had it wasn't the main event, but it may have been, nope, I think it was the longest match of the night, but it was not the longest match of the night.
Who was the longest match?
Right here, it looks like the full, we're going with the, you get the headache match, the Full Metal Mayhem match was 17. Yep.
Wow. That was a tag team match with Brother Ray and Brother Devon. The last year was the longest match.
But right now, the 14:45 was Kurt Angle defeating Matt Morgan.
And then your main event, A.J.Styles, your TNA World Heavyweight Champion, defeated the guy who's always in the main event, Sting, to retain his championship in 13 minutes and 52 seconds.
And now we're next to the special Bound for Glory 10. And not Ty Dillinger.
No, I wonder if that's where he got his name.
Could be. We'll start off.
First matchup of the evening. No pre-show, no dark.
No, because it was 10.
10. But with only 8 matches.
I know they should have went 10.
10 with 10 matches.
Yes.
So anyway, Motor City Machine
Wait, there may be
Guns.
10 people on the match.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Headache time.
10-way mayhem. Anyway, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, your TNA World Tag Team Champions, defeated Generation Me, Max Buck and Jeremy Buck, a.k.a.
The Buck Boys.
Yes, so stupid. The Young Bucks. Yes, I don't know why. Generation Me! 12 minutes and 54 seconds.
And we get next match.
Four corners.
There's a Four Corners match. 4 Corners match for the TNA Women's Knockout Championship.
Next thing we're going to have
With
is
Mickie
4 scored
James.
7 years, man.
With Mickie James as your guest referee.
Every year there's a freaking guest referee. That's
As
their debut. Is what
Tara defeated Angelina Love, the champion, and Velvet Sky, and Madison Rayne.
So it's basically a 3-on-1 because
and
all three.
Because
all three of them are beautiful people.
Yes. In a 5 minute 58 second match.
4 women at that caliber couldn't even get 6 minutes.
With Mickie James as your referee.
Lordy be. Up next, a match that should not have been longer than the women's match.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Oh, my God. You're right. Jeez.
Ink.
Stink. Yes.
I-N-K, I-N-C.
Stink, yeah. Ink,
Jesse
stink.
Neal and Shannon Moore, the Prince of Punk, defeated Orlando Jordan with all the caution tape on him. Anyway. And Eric Young.
None of this. No for Eric, no.
No.
I mean, Orlando.
Not Orlando.
Maybe Orlando, Florida.
So, yeah, what a weird tag team. Okay, you go from the year before beating Kevin Nash.
And Hernandez.
And Hernandez, because you got to wait. It's always a 3-way.
Yes, they love a 3-way.
Speaking of Orlando Jordan.
Yes.
And then you get to team up with the leader of the 3-ways. Orlando Jordan, his whole daggum gimmick, he literally was with a man and a woman on stage doing nasty things in TNA.
And didn't have the ratings.
It didn't help the ratings at all. But what a weird team.
It is.
It shouldn't have lasted longer than the women's match.
You're
6
right.
minutes and 38 seconds.
And then we go to the TNA X Division Championship. It lasted 8 minutes and 16 seconds as your champion, Jay Lethal.
That guy.
He used to say that a lot. Defeated Doug Williams to retain the X Division Championship.
I like it.
Okay.
Up next, in a Monsters Ball match, 12 minutes and 58 seconds, RVD defeated Abyss, who's always in a Monsters Ball.
That's his specialty.
And he loses.
Up next, we have a 3-on-2 handicap match as the band Sting, Kevin Nash,
on the main event.
and D'Angelo, what was his name?
D'Angelo Dinero.
Thank you.
Dinero money.
What was his other name?
Elijah Burke.
Elijah Burke,
The
yes.
Pope.
The guy who's your announcer now, with for a little bit longer.
For a little bit longer.
Defeated Samoa Joe and Jeff Jarrett in
Now,
7 minutes and 45 seconds.
Can you explain that one to me? Why you would have 3 faces taking on 2 heels? Wouldn't you have 3 heels taking on 2 faces?
Sting was up.
The band right here, Samoa Joe usually always a heel.
Yeah.
So I would think the band right here, which why is Dinero in the band?
Thank you. That's the thing. Kevin Nash can go either way until his squad blows up. But yeah, he could be a heel or a face, but Sting always is a face.
So, unless it was like Main Event Mafia.
I would say we go to the network for $9.99 to find out. We ain't doing that right now.
We ain't doing that right now. But yes, I mean, that's weird. But why would you have a 3-on-2? The band, I would think, would be faces.
Yeah, and why would they have that plan for? Why would they need that?
Why would they need the upper hand? Why would it be Sting and Nash taking on Samoa Joe, Jeff Jarrett, and blah, blah, blah?
That would be more sense. The bad guys would think they need more help and trick the good guys into being, or it would have been 6-man, but you take out one of the guys, and maybe they did that the other way.
That's weird.
It is weird. It's TNA.
Because I would think the band was the good guys. Here.
Okay, go your turn. Number 7.
And it lasted 7 minutes 45 seconds. Was that your match?
That was mine. Yes.
That was your match?
That was mine. You're next. Yes, 7.
Oh, this is a long one.
It is a long one.
EV 2.0.
Yes.
Which is basically ECW.
Yes.
Tommy Dreamer, Raven, Rhino, Sabin, Stevie Richards, with Foley
In the corner.
in the corner. He's
being a special guest.
enforcer.
He's being a special guest in the corner person. Yeah. In the name.
Defeated Fortune. A.J.Styles, Kazarian, Matt Morgan, Jim Storm, Robert Roode. It's called Fortune, but there's 5 of them.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It'll be different.
There was actually more than that. There was quite a few. Desmond Wolfe, which is the guy, Nigel.
Who's back in Ring of Honor like he needs to be.
Yes, Nigel McGuinness. Yeah, he was part of it.
Who can't wrestle anymore. He's in a management position like Daniel.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The way the world works.
Yes.
So anyway,
With Flair in the corner.
With Flair in the corner. In a lethal lockdown.
Flair and Foley hated each other.
Of course they did. 23 minutes, 38 seconds. The ECW people beat the Fortune people, which they were trying to do a Ric Flair sponsored 4 Horsemen group.
So pretty much all the TNA originals got beat by the ECW.
Oh, that's interesting. Yes. Which, I mean, the concept is good.
Oh, yeah.
On the Fortune thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said the number 4 in it at all, because you hear the word fortune, you hear the word 4.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Wouldn't have called it that. I wouldn't have had the word 4 anywhere near it, but I would have had Flair manage a group of young guys like that and treat them like the Horsemen. Don't call them the Horsemen. Don't call them Fortune.
You lean that way as much as you want to, but no.
Don't even have the word 4 anywhere near it.
Another special he loves, a 3-way for the vacant TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Since Angle lost, he had to retire.
Oh, you gave it away?
No. He's one of the first ones. No, he was a champion. I didn't say he was a champion. I guess I cut that out. Jeff Hardy.
There was no champion.
Oh, that's vacant. Okay, good, because I fixed that loss.
So a brand new champion.
Jeff Harvey defeated Mr. Kennedy, whatever he works at, and Kurt Angle. Since Kurt Angle lost, he had to retire. For what?
A month or
2 months.
He was going to film something.
Rehab. 18 minutes and 37 seconds.
Man's got jokes.
Kurt Angle.
Bad.
What's going to rehab? You check the date. 10, rehab. Probably a week before he probably run over a garden gnome or something, wrecking on drugs and drinking.
Oh, God. I didn't know where
That's why he's not back in the W.
I didn't know where you were going. You said ran over. I was like, whoa.
He ran over a gnome.
What kind of crowd are we talking here? Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Kurt Angle, damn it.
Kurt Hennig, what? Sound like you were going to say Hennig.
I don't know what I was going to say. I get to the damn it. I'm Kurt Angle, damn it. Yes. Okay.
We're done for Bound for Glory.
We're done with Bound for Glory. We got probably about what, 5 more, 6 more?
Something like that. It was 2010 and
7 more.
So 16. So 2011 to 2016.
So 11, 12, and 13 for sure.
That's true. But up next in part 3, let's talk about
Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about in part 3.
We continue on with the greatest WrestleMania pay-per-view tournament.
Round 2.
Round 2. Plus, we talk about the Survivor Series teams so far. So far.
That's looking pretty good.
And of course,
One that surprised me.
oh my word.
Okay, go ahead.
I about peed myself.
Don't pee yourself.
And of course, the meanest ever. Backstage wrestling views.
I thought they would be higher.
Of course, it'd be like number 1.
They should have been number 1. I'm surprised they were number 1.
Because you probably know what number 1 is.
I probably do, but yeah, come on back to see who the meanest backstage feud is at number 5, which should be number 1. Like I said, and also we're going to talk about Survivor Series so far. How we like this falling together. Is it falling together good or not? Anyway, so the teams. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a cat.
We'll see in a few clicks. You want to do this way?